Good morning, everybody. It's Ange at Homestead Design. Happy January. I already screwed it up. December 31st, 2019. The last day of the year, the last day of the decade. Big stuff, right? I know lots of people use this time as motivation to make some big changes, and then the change of a whole decade as opposed to just a regular New Year's Eve is huge too. And I've seen so many great posts out there about ways to make big changes in your life and use this time as kind of the jumping off point. Like, okay, it's a new decade. I'm gonna leave behind whatever bad habits are weighing me down and use this as a time to start fresh and make big changes. And that is wonderful if that works for you. I am one who's guilty of having that mindset like, yes, this is going to be the year. And then I might taper off a little bit or fizzle out on some things and don't stick with it. Because if you, for some of us, if we set our sights too high and we're, okay, no more sugar, I'm not going to drink any pop, I'm not going to eat any sweets, I'm not going to drink any alcohol, I'm not going to do anything like that, I'm going to get up early every morning, I'm going to go jogging even though I'm not a jogger, I'm going to do all these things, it can be way too much. And it seems in our mind like a great idea, but then when we really think about it, it's too much to stick with. So for me, I have found a few little ways that have really worked for me to establish some new habits or new routines, or give up things, and that's really worked well. So I thought that's what I would do this January to kick off 2020. I'm gonna set some little goals for myself because there's some things that I want to work on, but I'm gonna do them in really small ways, ways that have worked for me in the past. So I'll share information about that. So here's the deal. I'm gonna challenge myself to go live every morning in January at 6 a.m. That's part of a goal for me. That's part of my New Year's goals, ties into doing those videos. But what it can do for you, if you're interested, I'm calling it my Perfectly Imperfect January series because if you know me at all, you know that all of the shiny perfection that we see online drives me crazy. A lot of it is fake, and it really, really bugs me. So I'm going to do this my style. It's going to be perfectly imperfect. I don't know where I'm going to sit. I don't know what the lighting is going to be like at 6 a.m. I'll probably have a hat on, and the dog will be clicking around in the background. But I'm going to do it because I think it could be useful to share these manageable things with people, especially if you kind of get discouraged by the huge goals and the huge things that you see out there. There's tons of courses out there if you want to do big changes, but this will be just little bits of things. I'm going to keep it to just short little videos because I have another goal that I'm going to try to be setting in the mornings using that bit of time. So it's just going to be a quick little video every day. You don't have to watch it live, but if you want to use it as kind of an accountability thing, I think that might be helpful. Sometimes it's great to have a person to check in with, and I would love to be that person. So I'm using you guys as my person to check in with by doing this every day. And then you can do the same if you would like. So if you have some little goal that you want to set, you can check in and, comment on the video every day and say, I did it. You don't have to tell me what it is, or you can if you want. Our Homestead Design page really has a great little community of what I call our homestead friends, who comment and sometimes a little, chat amongst each other, which is wonderful. So that can be kind of a fun way to have like a little accountability partner if you want, but you don't feel like you have to. If you just want to listen to the video for a quick little tip to start your day or watch it at night, doesn't even matter. But if you want to, you can use it as your little accountability too. So that's kind of what it is, just a thing to watch every day. And I'll be sharing just some other little motivation and inspiration kind of things. But I'm going to start by doing a little video of some things you can do today on New Year's Eve. If you don't know what you want to do for goal setting, or if you're not a resolution person or you don't want to set any goals at all, just some different ways of looking at it, and kind of assessing your wins and kind of seeing where you are and if there's little places you want to tweak and maybe not. Maybe everything in your life is just peachy and you can just roll into 2020 doing what you're doing and it'll be a great year. But I hope you will join me for my Perfectly Imperfect January. So I'll do another video soon with some more details. See you later.